Am establishing a new office within the Department of Human Services called the Office of Migrant Services. And so in order to create this new offices, I am declaring a public emergency.
A public emergency. That's D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser after 9,800 migrants have been bused to her city from Texas and Arizona. Bowser has just given $10 million to create the Office of Migrant Services to help deal with the migrants, illegal immigrants who cross the border, arriving in the nation's capital. $10 million to deal with less than 10,000 people that have arrived over the past 5 months. By comparison, Texas deals with that number every day, literally. 4,000 migrants cross the Texas border every day. At the current rate, Border Patrol releases more than half of them into Texas. So Texas gets in a week what D.C. has gotten in 5 months. Bowser also says she will look to get reimbursed by the federal government. That might be an uphill battle. The Pentagon twice denied her request for the National Guard, saying the migrants' arrival does not constitute an emergency. The Texas governor's plan to bus migrants north to Democratic sanctuary cities includes some to Chicago, where the city's mayor is less than pleased.
Instead of treating these individuals with respect that they deserve, the due process that our laws require, Governor Abbott chose instead to inhumanely load them onto buses. They're not cargo. They are not chattel. They're human beings.
Turns out Lori Lightfoot might be guilty of perhaps the same thing. Ben Bradley's here, investigative reporter and anchor for our friends at WGN TV. Explain what we got here.
I was surprised when I got a tip this morning that some of those migrants who had arrived in Chicago just days earlier had been put back on a bus from the city of Chicago and taken about a half-hour southwest to the suburbs where they've been put in a hotel. And the local mayor there, a Republican, very angry because he said, Lori Lightfoot didn't give me the heads up. Governor Pritzker didn't give me the heads up. Isn't this what they just accused the Texas governor of doing?
Is there a way to draw a direct line between the mayor's office and sending these migrants from Chicago out to the suburb?
So we're told that it was a joint decision from the state, the county, and the city, and that they chose this location, which is just outside of Cook County in DuPage County, believe it or not, because that particular hotel had actually hosted Afghan refugees a few months earlier and had done a good job. We're told they're going to stay in this hotel for about 30 days, and that the reason the local suburban mayor wasn't given heads up, as Lori Lightfoot complained she hadn't been, was because they're not asking for any resources from that suburb.
Okay, but still, you've got a big influx of people coming to this hotel. You've been to the hotel? Who's paying for it? How nice is it? What's happening here?
I mean, it's a common chain. It's a nice hotel. It's only a couple of years old. It goes for about $150 a night. We're told the state of Illinois will be picking up that tab for as long as a month. We have a reporter who was out there today who spoke with some of the migrants off camera. They didn't want to talk about it. These are all folks who came from Venezuela. Many of them spent 2 weeks getting to that Texas border. And everyone that our reporter spoke with was very appreciative to be allowed in the U.S. The federal government has declared them to be legal refugees, which means they are now here for the time being legally.
Right. They came across illegally and asked for asylum. Now they're legal refugees. They took part in this offer by Governor Abbott to be bused up to Chicago. Are they angry about being offered these trips to Chicago? Because Mayor Lightfoot and Mayor Bowser and also Eric Adams seem to be saying that they're almost being kidnapped. Was that their experience?
No, I mean, as you've reported, the reality is these migrants are given a choice whether or not they want to get on the bus from Texas to Chicago or Washington or New York. They can and sometimes get off the bus along the way if it suits their travel needs. 201, everyone told our reporter, we just want to get a job. We want to, connect with this new community. Some of them have relatives close by. But for the time being, why we took interest in it was because of the apparent contradiction between Mayor Lightfoot's statements over the weekend of Chicago's a welcoming city, we're a sanctuary city, we are going to house and welcome and take care of these folks, and then a few days later, Here you go,
just after she got the MSNBC hit. You know, for some reason, Ben, I don't think she's going to give you an interview to discuss this, but if she does, please come back.
Well, she's in Washington today meeting with White House officials about migrants.
Huh. Okay, well, there we go. Enough said. Thank you, Ben. Great reporting. Excellent. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.